Well, the stove clock says 6 o'clock. Hey, show me how to put my name on my picture. So they'll have my name in their memory bank. Okay, so go to participants. But how did you get to participants?
You just
Okay, okay.
hello. People gonna show up.
Maybe they will. Maybe everybody ate too much Thanksgiving. Did our router do the right thing? Are we?
Yeah, the router's on. Did I get on the right? Start the right. Yeah, I did. I started 696.
Where are you pushing edit?
I give them about 5 or 10 minutes. Usually, what's her name? Amalia shows up.
Yeah, she's usually the first one to show up. Either her or Ureba.
Do I look good with this haircut? I look kind of.
Yeah, you look good with that haircut.
A lot of people say it's very like becoming, and it makes me look like a more adult.
More mature.
Yeah, even my friends have said that. I was like,
Glasses make you look more mature also.
yeah, so if I put the glasses on with this haircut, hey, I might just fill my fish tank up with some fresh water. I don't feel like changing the water tonight. I got like plants and a filter in there. That should get all the poop and stuff out, right?
How would a plant reach down and grab that poop?
Well, like it does the oxygenation and the.
You know we're recording all this. There comes Amalia,
That's in me.
our Mary Ann.
Who's in me?
Oh, Marty.
I think it's. Is he connecting?
He's trying.
Oh. Come on, Margie, you can do it.
He's trying to connect to the audio. Good evening, Marty.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing very well. And yourself? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's very good. I am family.
My daughter and I are well, and my mother came for Thanksgiving. What
Mhm.
kind of food did you have for Thanksgiving? Did you have turkey and dressing, or did you have tamales and tacos, and what did you have? What do you like for a special holiday?
That's and this day the Thanksgiving. My wife dice the fajita.
Yeah.
Yeah, dice the dinner the fajita. Yeah,
Well, that's good. That's good.
yeah.
Did you have company over, or was it just your family?
Just a family.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, ours was just three, my
Mhm.
mother, my daughter, and myself. But
Good.
that's all the family we have here right now, so.
Yeah. This and family nomad is my wife, my son, my daughter, no, my friend, no, my
Mhm.
sister.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
The ladies are a little bit late joining us, but we'll wait a few more minutes to see if they get connected.
Okay, that'll be good. Okay.
Marty, we're going to start on page 80 when they join us in our book, in our textbook.
Uh-huh.
We're going to start on page 80
Okay.
with a dialogue so that my daughter can help me with the dialogue. So we have two voices.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so that's where we'll be starting when the ladies join us, okay? And there's
Okay.
Amalia.
Mhm.
How are you this evening?
Good, how are you?
We're doing well. Did you have a lot of company for Thanksgiving Day, or was it just your family?
Just my family.
Uh-huh. I was asking, Marty's online with us. I asked him if he had turkey and dressing, or did he have tamales or tortillas and all that sort of thing. He said, well, they had fajitas. So
Mhm.
that's what they had for Thanksgiving. What did you have to eat for Thanksgiving?
I made pork in the oven, in the oven, and I made apple salad, and I made another salad and spaghettis for the pork. And yeah, I made turkey for my job to Wednesday, and Mexican turkey, and I bring for my work.
Okay, what did you put in it to make it Mexican turkey? I need to know.
Okay, I put the spicy out the turkey, and I put the meat and vegetables inside with a little
I
bit
see.
spicy.
Uh-huh.
And mashed potatoes and salad.
Uh-huh. Well, that sounds real good. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it tasted really good.
And how you make it? What?
I just got a small turkey breast. I didn't get the whole turkey, and I fixed it. I have a slow cooker that cooks it real slow all night long. I cooked it all night, so it was good and tender the next day. And we had dressing. We used cornbread, and broke it up and put vegetables in it, onions and celery and salt and pepper and some of the juice off of the turkey to make it nice and moist. Mashed potatoes. We like deviled eggs. We like to take eggs and take the yolks out and mash them up and make deviled eggs. And we just, I made a pumpkin pie. And yeah, my mother's not a very big eater. At 90 years old, she's losing weight. She's not eating very much. She has stomach problems, and so she doesn't eat very much. So, Amalia, I just had told Marty we're going to start on page 80.
Okay.
In our books. When the rest of them join us, we'll give them a couple of minutes to join us, and then we'll get right into this because Lydia she says she needs to take a shower, so she's going to help me with this dialogue.
Okay.
I did not know that the other classes were not having very many people to attend their classes. And so Miss Judy told me to ask the class if we wanted to continue after Christmas to have class. Well, it turns out that our class is the biggest class. I usually have about 6 of you with everyone that comes. The other classes, some of them have nobody comes. Some have 1 or 2 that will show up, but they never can count on how many they will have. I told her I thought my class would want to continue because I know in the beginning we talked about shortening the class, and you all definitely wanted to continue to do the class. So when the others get here, I will probably talk to them about whether or not they want to continue the class. But you need to tell me if you want to continue or if you want to drop out. It's fine with me. We have sort of reserved Thursday night for ELL. And so it's really up to you all because it's fine with me if that's, you know, if you all want to continue when after Christmas. So that's something to think about, but I'll need to know tonight so I can let Miss Judy know. Apparently we are half of all of the students that are doing it. They're only having 12 or 13 show up. So my class is the biggest class. Well, it may be just the 2 of you tonight, and that's fine. Lydia, are you ready to do this dialogue with me? Okay. You be Asaph? Asaph. Okay, Asapha, and I'll be Sophia.
Okay. I think I want to say Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Where are you?
Oh, I'm at my friend's house. I'm babysitting for her kids.
Oh, how old are they?
Well, her son is 11. He's in the 5th grade. And her daughter is 6. She's in the 1st grade. Go ahead and we're going to do that part again, and then we're going to do the rest of the dialogue.
So do that part again.
No, right down here.
This part?
Yes.
Hi, Sophia. Where are you?
I'm at my friend's house. I'm babysitting for her kids.
Oh, how old are they?
Well, her son is 11. He's in the 5th grade. And her daughter is 6. She's in the 1st grade.
All right, do you want to tell Raina what?
Okay, Raina, we're on page 80, and we are reading a dialogue. Lydia and I are going to be the 2 people in the dialogue, Asapha and Sophia.
All right, 80.
So listen carefully because we'll have to answer some questions.
80 in the
Lesson book.
lesson 2?
Not in the workbook, in the lesson book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Page 80?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Start there again at the top. Start up here.
Hi, Sophia. Where are you?
I'm at my friend's house. I'm babysitting for her children, her kids.
Oh, how old are they?
Well, her son is 11, and he's in the 5th grade. Her daughter is 6. She's in the 1st grade.
What are they like?
Well, Kevin's great.
Oh, and what about her daughter?
Terry, she's really friendly, but my friend calls her Terry the Terrible.
Why?
I really don't know. Okay, you can go get your shower now. I don't think we have another reading until we get to the next unit, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let's take a look at our exercises that we need to finish up this unit. I would like to finish it up and get into the vocabulary and okay, on page 80. Look at the picture and label the people. I need you to tell me if it's children, girls, or boys. You see the little blue box right here? Okay, those are the words we need to choose from. So look at picture number 1 on that page.
Okay.
Okay, Marty, this first one is pointing to a young lady with a yellow shirt and a boy with a blue shirt back there in the back. What word would you put on that line?
The number 1 is put the yellow shirt.
Children, right. Children. Because it's not just boys and it's not just girls. You've got some of each. So then you'd use the word children.
Yeah.
Okay, Raina,
Yes.
number 2, the next one down. What would you put on that line?
Yeah, and then is the girls?
Yes, good, Raina. Amalia, on the next line.
Boys.
Good. Now look at picture number 2. Read the conversation, then read the information. So, do I have someone who will read the information?
Okay.
That's this paragraph right here. There are 3 lines. Who wants to read those 3 lines right there beside my finger?
Okay.
Marty, you want to do that?
Okay.
That will be fine.
Okay. Look at the picture now. Read the conversation and read information. In the use, okay, asking children there well. Us
Their
don't,
age.
I'm down asking do this a great
About,
What's
we usually don't ask adults their age.
about in your country?
Right. So it's telling you in the United States, it's not considered polite to ask adults their age, particularly women. Women don't like people to ask them their age. Marty, did you catch that? Women don't like to be asked their age. Is it that way in Salvador also? Women don't like people to ask them their age?
I do like the woman in the United States.
In the United States, you don't ask women their age. Most women don't like that. But in Salvador, is it okay if you're talking to someone and you don't know them and you ask them their age? Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's okay to ask? It's polite? Okay. How about in Mexico, Amalia? Is it polite to ask women their age?
The woman is not like asking. No.
They don't like it either in Mexico, huh? No.
No.
If you have to ask, you probably think I'm too old. But children, it's okay to ask them their age. So in picture number 2, Raina, would you take and read the discussion they're having there?
Okay. Dice, look at the picture, Sofia.
Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2.
Dice,
and see these little white bubbles?
Okay.
Read
Dice,
what they're saying in the picture.
Okay. How old are you? I'm 10. I'm in the 4th grade.
Good. That's good. Okay, Amalia.
Yes, ma'am.
This is about the conversation that Lydia and I had. So if you will read those instructions there where it says number 2.
Okay.
And read those instructions and go ahead and do part B also, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Do A and B.
Okay. Look at the picture. Sophia is a babysitting for her friend, children. Guess how old are the children?
Okay, we already read that, so you know how old the children are.
Yes, okay, so.
Listen to Sophia's phone conversation with Asa. Was your guess in exercise A correct? Well, we didn't guess. We just went ahead and did the dialogue because Lydia needed to go take her shower. So listen again and complete the sentences. The boy is in what grade? What do we need to put there? 4th, 5th, or 6th? Maybe 5th. He was in the 5th. That's good. Raina, is that you said that? And the girl was in what grade?
I think you say the first.
First, that's correct. So, who says Terry is friendly? When we did the dialogue, when Lydia and I were talking about Sophia and Asa, who said that Terry was friendly?
Sophia?
Sophia said she was friendly. Now, who calls Terry the Terrible? Is it Sophia, Sophia's friend, or Kevin?
Sophia's friend?
Sophia's friend, the little girl's mama, calls her Terry the Terrible. Why do you think that the mama calls the little girl Terry the Terrible? Does she maybe throw fits or something? Maybe she picks on her older brother. Those would be things children would do, right? Okay. I want you to repeat after me. Her son is 11.
Her son
Her
is
son is
11.
11.
Her son is 11.
Her son
Her son is 11.
11.
He's in the 5th grade.
She's in the
in
5th grade.
fifth grade.
Okay, where are you?
Where
Where
are
are
you?
you?
Okay. Now, I want you all to read the conversation Lydia and I did a moment ago. I need someone to be Asapha and somebody to be Sophia.
Okay.
Amalia, do you want to be Asapha or Sophia?
It's fine, the Asapha.
Okay. Who wants to be Sophia? Raina, do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Sefa. Hi, Sophia. Where are you?
I'm at my friend's house. I'm babysitting for her kids.
Oh, how old are they?
Well, her son is 11. He's in the 5th grade, and her daughter is 6. She's in the 1st grade.
Very good. Okay, practicing the conversation, then make new conversations. Use the information in the boxes. Remember, if you have a blue box, it goes in the blue blank. If it's a red box, it goes in the red blank. Okay, do we remember that?
Yes.
Okay, Marty, I want you to be A, and Raina, you can be B.
Okay.
Listen, they repeat.
Okay, we're down here in the practice number 4.
Okay.
Practice number 4, and you're A.
Okay.
It says, hi, where are you?
Okay. Oh, okay. As Axifa is, so where are you?
No, es en el número 4, es la de abajo. Tú eres
Okay.
el A, yo soy el B.
Okay. Hi, where are you?
I'm at my friend's house. I'm babysitting for her kids.
Okay. How old are they?
Well, her son is 12 years old. He is in sixth grade.
Okay. Go ahead, Raina, with and her daughter.
Yeah, and her daughter is 15 years old. She is in 10th grade.
Good. Okay, now make it personal. Make your own conversations. Talk about children you know. Use true, or you can make up information, or you can use the blue and pink boxes. So, Malia?
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to be A this time. And Marty, I want you to be B. So, Amalia, you say, my sister has 2 children.
Okay. My sister has 2 children.
Oh, really? How are they?
Well, her son is 8 years old, and
What grade is he in?
in 3rd grade.
In the 3rd grade, good.
And her daughter is 15 years old. She's in 10th grade.
Good. Now, Marty, can you be B? And Raina, you be A. So you ask him the question.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi.
That would be the other way around. Raina, you're going to be B. Marty, you're going to be A. You're going to say, my sister has 2 children, Marty. Raina, you're going to ask him the question so he can answer
Okay.
about
Yeah.
the children's ages and grades.
Mhm. My sister had twice children.
Okay.
Oh, really? How old are they?
Okay. Complete.
So how old are her children, Marty?
Oh, okay.
Does she
Okay.
have a son?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you say her son is?
Yeah. This is this son is 10
Is how old? He's 10?
is 10 year old at 4th
Okay.
grade. Mhm.
And what grade is he in, Marty?
4.
4th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have a daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. How old is she?
She
It doesn't have to be real. Just give me a number. How old is the girl?
8th grade. 8
8?
year. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's 8 years old. So what grade is she in, Marty?
The grade is my daughter is 3rd grade.
3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's in the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's turn the page. We're going to be now in asking about age. Amalia,
Yes.
questions with how old? When you ask a question and you say how old, how to put those words together to make that question. So if you will read what's in that purple box,
Okay.
I would appreciate it.
Okay. How old are you? How old are they? How old are your friends' children? How old is he? How old is she? How old is Terry?
Very good. Very good. Now, Raina, in that next section where it says complete the conversations, ask about age, use capital letters where necessary. That's in the practice A.
Okay.
So read what's in the yellow box and then how old blank.
Okay.
What would we put in the blank?
Okay. How old is Jawen's son?
Yes. So what would we put on the line B? He's what?
He's
Do you know how to figure age?
yeah. He's 45 years old.
Very good. Now, do number 2.
Number 2. How old are Eric's cousin?
Yes, very good.
They are 16
Marty
years old.
figured it out for you. He said 17.
They are, oh no, yeah, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Amalia, take
Yes.
3 and 4, and then I'm going to give, Marty, I'm going to give you 4 and 5 to do. So Amalia, you do number 3 and 4.
Okay. How old is Diego's sister?
Okay.
So she's 33.
Well, it wouldn't be she is because there's
Oh
two
yeah,
of them.
yes, sorry. Yes,
It's, they are
they are.
how
Yeah,
old?
because there's two. Yes.
They're more than 23. They're 33
They
because there's 20 since 2000 and there's 13 before that. So that makes 33.
33.
33.
Okay, do number 4, Amalia.
How old is Soying grandmother?
Okay.
She's
90.
let's see, um,
If you take 2020 and you subtract 1926 from it, what would you get?
like
94.
like 20. Let me see. It's 9.
I'll give it to you, 94.
Yes, it's more than 90. Thank you. 94.
94. It was easy for me to figure because my mother was born in 1930.
Oh.
So this lady's 4 years older than my mother because she was born 4 years before my mother was. Okay, very good. Okay, Marty, I'm going to ask you to do number 5.
Okay. How old Eva's kids?
Good.
His son as 20 years answer. And his daddy as
No, he wouldn't be 30. He just would be 20 because this is 2020.
Was 2020.
So he was born in 2000. So he would just be 20 years old.
20 years old.
So her son is 20 and her
20,
daughter is
70 years.
Yes.
Seven. Mhm.
Yes, the daughter is 17. Very good.
17.
Okay, so you put your birth date in. How old are you?
I am very old. Very old.
Very old?
Yeah,
I
for me.
bet I'm much older than you.
My birthday is May 80 79.
79.
Mm-hmm.
So you would be 41.
Yep.
41.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 70 years old, so you have a long way to go to get as old as I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm 43.
You're 43. Raina, how old are you?
44.
Well, how about that? 41, 43, and 44.
41, 43, or 44 right now.
Look at these pictures. Look at these pictures down here.
Do you have a question in the other class?
We won't ask you your birth date anymore. We won't ask you how old you are. We'll keep it a secret from the other girls. Okay, look at these pictures down here of some famous people. Guess, how old are they? So the first one is Zhang Ziyi. How old do you think she is?
19.
19?
20, 22.
20 maybe? What do
Yeah.
you think, Marty?
This she's I think this
I don't know
21.
how old she is. They thought she might be 25.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if she's that old. It
Mhm.
seems to me the Asian people, it's harder to tell their age. They look younger for some reason.
Mhm.
Okay, what about George Clooney?
George
How old do
Clooney.
you think he is?
I think this
Maybe
15 years old.
You think
I
he's
think
50?
55.
I think he's closer to 60. I could be
Ah,
wrong
okay.
about that.
Yeah, I put it
But
young.
yes, yeah, he's younger than me.
Young.
Okay, Diego Maradona.
Uh-oh.
I
Diego Maradona. Anybody
75
have a
years.
guess?
80,
Um,
no, 48?
No.
48 maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I think this is 75 years old.
Okay, how about Oprah Winfrey? How
Okay.
old do you guess her to be? This picture is a lot younger. She was a lot younger here than she is now.
Maybe 30s.
No, she's much older than that. I don't think she became famous until she was about 30 or 35. I think she's closer to 50, 55.
Yeah, I think 52.
Okay, let's turn over to page 83. We're going to talk about show what you know from this chapter. Look at this picture in the corner. Who is Tina? Can you tell me which one is Tina? There are instructions underneath. From those instructions, can you find where Tina is?
Tina.
If you look underneath the pictures, what does it say?
Tina.
Tina is has wearing the white
Can you tell me what she's wearing?
blouse with dress.
Black.
White blouse with dress.
Okay, what color is on her?
The neck, her blouse is red, and the blouse
neck,
is red, and the
And she wear glasses?
Blacks.
and
her
the skirt.
Yes,
skirt
the bottom part of the dress or the skirt is red.
The skirt.
So she's on the back row.
Yeah.
She has black hair. She has a white blouse, but it has a red collar. And her skirt is red.
Okay.
Did you find that, Marty, where Tina is? Complete the paragraph about Tina. Choose the correct words. Okay, Marty, I want you to do the first sentence. There's 2 answers you need to give. Okay, blank name is Tina. So would you choose our or my?
Blanc. Blanc.
Not our or my. Which one would you choose?
Oh, this. The two. Blanc.
Oh no, number 1.
Number 1. Okay. My name is Tina.
Okay, that's right.
My.
My name is Tina. What goes on the next blank?
On the
2.
next, like I husband number is making with her.
Okay, now just a minute. My husband's name is Mike.
Is.
Okay, 3 and 4, I want Amalia to take those, okay?
Okay.
Number 3 and number 4, Amalia.
Number 3 is my
It starts with the
we
have both 53 years, or we
Or-
are both 53 years.
Both.
Yeah, okay. The first is we have both 53 years old and we're both tall and thick.
Okay,
Or,
but wait a minute. We need to use the word are, A-R-E, instead of have. We are both 53 years old, okay?
oh,
So
okay.
start back and say, we are
both 53 years old and we're both tall and thin.
okay.
Or,
Okay, go ahead and do number 4.
okay. Okay, we have 2 children.
Very good. It's not children's. Remember, children is plural. We
Okay.
don't add an S to children.
Yeah, we have children.
Okay. The only time we add an S to children is if we say the children's bicycle. In other words, we're using it as possessive. If we say the children's bicycle, it belongs to the children. But we don't add an S ordinarily to children.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do 5 and 6, Raina.
Yes.
We have to choose.
Yeah. Our son's name is Chris.
Good.
And our daughter's name is Laura.
Good.
Chris is married. His wife's name is Jenny.
Very good, Raina. Very good. Okay. Number 7, Marty. You take number 7. So the sentence starts with Chris and Jenny.
Okay. Number 7. Jesus. Okay. There a number is
okay, do you see Chris and Jenny? Look right here underneath the picture. It says Chris and Jenny have what? Look right here under the picture. It says Chris and Jenny.
It's Brixton.
Chris and Jenny have.
Chris and Jenny, her number is Amanda.
Have a daughter.
A daughter. Is this daughter?
And then we have to say, fill in a blank. Number 7.
Okay.
What is number 7? What do we need to put in there? Chris and Jenny have a daughter. Do we use their or do we use her?
You use their. There, him, door, how daughter, there.
Her.
Yep.
It's her.
Rain is trying to help you, Marty. She said choose her.
Okay. Choose.
Her name.
Okay. Her.
Her name is Amanda. So Chris and Jenny have a daughter. Her name is Amanda. Do you see where we are now, Marty?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay. The next one, number 8, starts with she. Can you make a choice in the next blank? She, you need to choose between has, is.
She's, has, his, they think, Amanda is. Entiendo yo. Esto no lo entiendo.
Martí, tienes que escoger cuál es el has o el his, en de she, has o his, pero acuérdate que el she es tercera persona y no es en singular, sino es en plural.
Sí.
It's 10 years old. She blank 10 years old. Is it is or has?
Aquí yo estoy un poquito confundido, no estoy.
Okay. She is 10 years old. So it started with Chris and Jenny have a daughter. Her name is Amanda. She is 10 years old. Do you see where those sentences are and what we need to put in the blanks, Marty?
Okay. It's daughter.
Amalia, you go ahead and do number 9, which means you'll need to start the sentence back where it says Amanda is.
Amanda is our first granddaughter.
Okay, our, O-U-R, our first granddaughter. Go ahead and do number 10, Amalia.
She is tall and she is long.
She has long what? Go ahead and read on the next line. She has long what?
Long hair.
Good.
Amanda looks just like her Aunt Lauren.
Okay. She looks just like her Aunt Laurel. Let's look at this writing assignment. Look at the picture again. Who is Morris? So now we have to find Morris. So in the picture up here at the top, which one is Morris? Marty, look and see which one is Morris. I'll give you a hint. If you read what it says about the back row and you count over 1, 2, 3, that word, does that look like Morris?
3 bucks meat Gina. Okay.
No, we're not looking for Jenna. We're looking for Morris. And Morris, if you look where it says the back row for the picture, the back, and you go Mike, Tina, what's the third one? The third one is
Tina.
Morris. No, we're looking for Morris. He's standing right next to Tina.
Okay.
Morris. So tell me something about Morris. Look at Morris and tell me what you can see.
Okay.
He's the third one over. Does he have hair?
My number is more. Is 754.
I want you to describe to me Morris. He's the third one in the back row. Does he have hair? Does he have hair? Does Morris have any hair? He is the third one over. There's a
This is
tall
the,
man and a tall woman.
I
And
think
then the
it's
third
the
one-
more the tall man, the brown pants, the tall
I
man.
can't, yeah, I think he's got on brown pants, but I'm not sure. What color is his shirt?
As the shirt is in orange and yellow.
It's orange and yellow. Good.
Mhm.
So does he have any hair?
No, not have any hair in the ball.
No. Where is his hair?
No, the bear, yeah, I have it in the bear.
He has a white beard, doesn't he?
The white beard. I think
Mhm.
it's the glove. This is
Okay. So we know who Morris is. So complete the sentences about him. Use my, their, or the correct form of be or have. Use capital letters if it's necessary. So to finish this writing assignment, Marty, what is the first word you're going to use in that first blank? You're pretending to be Morris. You pretend to be Morris, so you need to use a word here on that blank. Use my or their.
I think that is my
My name is Morris.
my name is
Morris.
more 7
Okay.
you or
I
my
blank 75 years old.
uh-huh.
So what goes in there? What goes in the blank?
Put,
Have.
Rain is helping you. I am
I am
75 years old.
you hold the top.
What goes in the next blank?
The
I am tall.
I am tall.
Okay, my name is Morris. I'm 75 years old and I am tall.
Okay.
Amalia,
Yes, ma'am. And,
please take the next 3 blanks.
and I have a I'm saying
Beard. A beard.
beard.
I have a beard.
Beard.
Beard. My wife's name is Anna. She
Good.
is tall too, and she is short hair.
And she has short, H-A-S-S. Okay, Raina, do the rest of those to the end of that paragraph, please.
Okay. We have 2 daughters. Their names are Tina and Cindy.
Good, very good. Okay. Now look at the picture, read the paragraph about Tina. Pretend like you are Mike. I'm going to give you this for an assignment for next week. We will come back and I will read these paragraphs. I want you to do this assignment on your own. We've done 2 paragraphs. I want you to pretend to be Mike. Write about yourself and your family. Use the paragraph about Morris as an example. Okay? It looks to me like Mike might be about 52 or 53 years old. Okay, let's go on to I didn't think I had any more conversations until page 88. Let me see. I don't. I don't have the conversation. I don't have the conversation for this exercise in number 3, act it out. I have looked in the back and I don't have it. So let's go down to number 4. Number 4. Marty, that's cuatro.
What?
It says problem solving. Step 1. Step uno. Read about Hey Jen's problem. So, Amalia, I would like for you to read the first 2 lines. Hey Jen lives in Los Angeles. Do you see that?
Let's see. Oh, this one. It's number 4, right?
It's number 4, but it's step 1.
Okay. Okay.
Hey
How
Jen.
she lived in Los Angeles with her family. Her grandfather lived in different part of LA. He lives alone.
Okay, Raina, read that second part there.
Helen works at a bank. Her grandfather calls her at work every day. He just wants to talk, but Hygiene can't talk on the phone at work.
Okay, stop and think about if you had that problem. If you had a family member that was old and they can't talk with very many people because their language is different. And so they get lonesome to use their language. So what would you suggest doing, Amalia? What would you tell that person to do? She can't talk at work, but her father keeps calling her at work. It's going to get her in trouble. She'll lose her job. What can she do? What would you do?
So maybe I can talk to him. I can visit for talking to him. For I know can talking in my job. For I can visit him for if I can speak to him.
Could you maybe give him some hours, a specific time that he could call? That way he
Maybe
would not call during work. Yeah, tell him a specific time that he can call that's just set aside for him. You know, ahead of time. Tell him ahead of time. Look, this is when you can call me this time, and I will talk with you all you want to.
Oh, okay. Yes, true.
What is another thing that you could do? She probably gets a break sometime during the day. And maybe 2 days a week, not every day, but she could use her break time to call him and tell him that those times will be very short, you know, maybe 5-10 minutes, but that she could talk with him maybe a couple times a week, not every day. Because, you know, sometimes we use our break to take care of errands and things that we can't do before work or after work. So, but if she set certain days at certain times to call him, then, or for days that he could call her, but she sets the time. Okay, here are some ideas. Marty, look there at the bottom of page 84.
Page 84.
Step 2, what are the suggestions they tell us that you can do? What's the first one?
What is for the cheese? Or okay, the cheese can say please.
She can turn. She can turn
She can
her
phone
phone off.
oh,
Do you see that one?
I think so, yeah.
I'm trying to see if you know where we're at. We're right here, bottom of the page.
Okay.
Marty, can you see? Here.
Okay.
She can turn her phone off.
She can turn her
First one.
phone off.
Yes. Now the
she's
next one, what does the next one say?
Number
Number 2, the next one.
the next one.
She can say,
please don't call me at work.
very good. Please don't call me at work. What's something else she could do? What else does it say?
Think about please,
She can talk.
she can help miss
Manager. That is the
manage.
one who would be talking to her if she was in trouble, whoever her supervisor is. So she can talk to her manager. What would she say maybe to her manager? What kinds of things would she say? Number 1, my father is old.
I think this is my father
Is old.
is old.
He does not speak or understand the language. Sometimes he needs me to help him deal with a problem. Can I talk for just a few minutes, then call him back on my break?
Okay.
In other words, you're indicating that there might be an emergency that you need to know about, but that your father or your mother, whichever one, cannot communicate with people very easily. And so you may need to help them solve a problem. So you're telling your manager that they may be having an emergency and you don't know unless you take the phone call. If it's not an emergency, then you can tell them, look, we need to talk about this after work. So did you understand what I was saying, Amalia and Raina?
Yes.
How to work out a problem where you have someone, maybe it's a friend of yours, another working person who is at work and it could cause you trouble at work. So you need to let your manager know this is a person that you have language problems and sometimes you can help each other. If it's an emergency, not an emergency, you can tell them we need to solve this problem after work time. But if it's a serious emergency, like someone from the fire department or something is trying to communicate with them, that you really kind of need to take that phone call. Now, the manager may say, no, if you want to lose your job, then, you know, you better not be on your phone. But at least you can talk to them about it. Okay.
Page 80.
I want to started with some vocabulary, but before we get started with the vocabulary, I want to talk about some fabrics because I'm not sure that they talk about fabrics in this. They talk about some colors, but they don't talk about any fabrics. And when you go shopping, our next lesson is about shopping for clothes. I borrowed Lydia's denim jacket, and this denim is not as heavy as what we get for blue jeans, but denim is very tightly woven cotton. And when we talk about denim, this is what we usually think of, right? Blue jeans and sometimes blue jeans aren't even blue. They could be black. They could be what we call khaki, which is kind of a tan color. This fabric we would call velvet. This is not like the old-fashioned velvet, but it's polyester, but it has what we call a nap. When you take your hand and you brush it across the surface, it changes color. It looks lighter. And if you brush it back, it looks darker. It's soft, but it has a nap. And depending on which way you hold it or which way you brush it, it changes the color. See, it looks lighter, it looks darker. That is a fabric with what we call nap, and we call it velvet. It's soft. Another soft fabric is flannel. They use flannel a lot for baby blankets. It's soft on one side, but on the other side, it's just plain fabric. So it's soft on one side, but it's not as soft on the other side. That's cotton. This is fleece. Do you know what fleece is? It's heavier than flannel. It's soft on both sides. And sometimes they use it for baby blankets. They use it for people blankets, lap blankets for the old people. It's very, very soft, but it's called fleece. Sometimes on the inside of your sweatshirt, it'll be real fuzzy in there. And after you wash it a few times, the fuzzy kind of seems to come off. That's fleece. That's fleece. This is a flannel jacket, and the flannel's not very heavy, so they put fleece on the inside. On one side, you've got flannel. On the other side, it's fleece to make it warmer because fleece is thicker, and it makes it a good jacket for going to the mailbox, going out on the porch to get wood when it's wintertime. So these are fabrics that would be wintertime fabrics because they're very warm and they're very well insulated.
Well, with it insulated.
This would be a plain cotton fabric. It may have a little bit of polyester mixed with it, but it's lightweight. I can see my screen through this fabric. So this is more like summertime fabric. When you have a piece of fabric, and this is like linen, you can see when I hold it up to the light, I can see how it was woven together. But when you have a design that someone took thread and made the design with thread, that's called embroidery. Embroidery. The design is embroidered on the fabric. It's not painted on. This design is painted on. On the back side, it's not the same colors. On the front side, it's a bunch of fish and push hooks. But this is stitched on with a needle, and it's called embroidery. Embroidery. It's a French word. T-shirts are made out of knit, fabric that is knit together. And if you poke a hole in knit, it starts to unravel. You can poke a hole in this and it won't unravel very fast. But a T-shirt, if you poke a hole in it or cut a hole in it, it will start to come apart pretty fast. Well, sweaters are knit. And designs are sometimes knit right into it. But if you cut a thread, it will start to pull out. But knit is very warm. And that's why they use it for undergarments, the T-shirts for underneath. They use it for underpants. They use it for, they have long pants. You can get not just like panties, but that have legs in them that will help keep your legs warm under lighter fabrics. Now, this is another cotton, but it has ridges in it. And these ridges make this fabric much warmer. Do you see the ridges in it? This is called corduroy. And this will make cotton very much warmer. Like if you just get a pair of cotton pants and it's just one layer, just like the little piece that I had with the fish, your legs will get cold. This is corduroy. And corduroy is much warmer because it's thicker. It's got these ridges in it. Corduroy.
Corduroy.
I like corduroy. And my son liked corduroy. He used to always get corduroy pants for wintertime because his legs would get cold. This fabric is a towel, but in the United States, we call this terry cloth. It has a whole bunch of little loops in it. I don't know if you can see it, but you know what a towel looks like. A bath towel has all those little loops. We call that fabric terry cloth. But I've begun noticing in the stores, like places like Walmart, they're not using cotton. They still make all these little loops, but that polyester will not absorb the moisture. Like if you need a towel to dry off, a polyester towel is not going to dry you off. It might push the water around, You need cotton that will soak it up. This towel is 100% cotton. Be sure when you buy a towel, if you want it to dry your dishes or you want it to dry your body, you need cotton, not polyester. It takes these longer to dry in the dryer, but you will get drier if you use a cotton with these loops in it. And it's called terry cloth. Sometimes you can go to the store and buy the fabric and make your own towels if you can't find what you're looking for. So let's go to chapter 5. I gave you a few terms like that because people in a store might mention what something is made of. So on page 87, we have our new list of garments.
Page 87.
Page 87.
Okay. It's ready. Yellow dress.
Now, all of these garments have no design in them. These are all just plain. Number 1. What is this? This yellow object. It's a yellow dress. A dress goes from the neck down to the knees or down to the ankles, depending on the length of the dress. And usually it's all in one piece. It's not divided in half. Okay, number 2, what is it?
Green shirt.
It's
a green shirt.
Green shirt.
Okay.
Green shirt.
What's number 3?
Red skirt.
A red skirt. And that just goes from the waist to the knees or to the ankles. A skirt.
Skirt.
Now, the young people have something they call a skort. A skort is a skirt that's very short, but underneath it's got a pair of shorts. And it's all together. The younger children, those that would be up through 6 or 7, 8 years old, maybe 9, like to wear them so that when they go out on the playground and they're playing on the swings or they're playing on the jungle bars or something, that their underpants don't show. They've got a pair of shorts and a skirt on. And so they're called skirts. Okay, but this is a skirt.
Skirt.
This is a skirt. This red one is a skirt.
A skirt.
Okay. Number 4. What is number 4?
The
white
sneaker. White
okay.
sneaker.
Big problem. Sneakers are sometimes called sneakers. Sometimes they're called tennis shoes. Sometimes they're called gym shoes. These shoes right here can be called a lot of different things. Some of them have very fancy names like Nike, Puma. Instead of saying tennis shoes, your child may be calling it by the name. In other words, Where are my Nikes? The name of the company. So yes, these are white sneakers, but those shoes can have a lot of different names, sometimes depending on the family, because all of us came from different parts of the United States, and sometimes in different parts of the United States, they call them different things. Some people, if the tops are canvas and the bottoms are like sneakers, they call them deck shoes. Because the deck of a boat, they'll use them on the deck of a boat. They can be called a lot of different words. It's still approximately the same shoe. They usually lace up. They usually have air holes so your feet can get air in the summertime. They're usually made for if you're going to be doing a lot of walking, working, especially if you have to walk on a lot of concrete floors. They are much more comfortable to wear than dress shoes. Okay, sneakers. Number 5.
Orange blouse.
Orange,
Okay,
Orange blouse.
that's a
orange
blouse.
orange
That's
blouse.
a blouse. Notice how it comes in at the waist. What is the difference between a shirt and a blouse? What is the difference between a shirt and a blouse?
The blouse is for women and the shirt is for men.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct. Now, some women like to wear these shirts, but it's made for a woman. But they will have maybe a short sleeve, and they'll have this outer shirt over the top. So if they get too hot, they can take it off and still have their short sleeve shirt underneath. But mostly, if it's for a woman, it's a blouse. If it's for a man, it's a shirt. Okay, number 6.
A pink sweater.
Pink sweater.
Okay, I showed you my purple sweater. Sweaters are made usually out of knit fabric. Blouses and shirts are usually made out of cotton or denim. Okay, number 7.
Number 7 is
Black jeans.
jeans.
Jeans. Okay,
Black.
these are black,
Jeans.
but usually we talk about blue jeans more than anything else. There again, sometimes kids start calling them, instead of jeans or just jeans, they will start calling them by the brand name. Now, where's my Jordache? Where's my 409s? Where's my Wranglers? But they're jeans. They're made out of denim. We talked about denim a few minutes ago. Okay, number 8.
The blue jacket.
Okay, I showed you a red plaid jacket a moment ago. This is a blue jacket, and that blue jacket, you'd have to read the tags, may be wind resistant or it may be water resistant. But you have to watch for that when you buy your jackets. A blue jacket.
I think
Okay, what is number 9?
number 9 is gray sock.
Okay, gray socks.
Gray sock.
Here in the United States, what color socks do most people wear?
Black.
Black, white.
Black for dress, white for
sport.
For sports, for every day. One of the things that we have learned through the years is that darker colors, especially in warm climates, if you use the darker colors, people have more trouble with things like athlete's foot. It's a fungus that gets started and makes your feet itch, and you need to get medicine for it at the drugstore. Sometimes you can pick it up at Walmart, but it's something, they call it athlete's foot medicine. Just ask the druggist and he can point you to where that is. Sometimes people get a powder to go in their shoes to help absorb that moisture. But the darker socks are usually for dress. Okay. Number 10.
Purple t-shirt.
Purple trees.
Okay.
Purple trees.
Girls and boys wear t-shirts. It didn't used to be that way. Back when I was growing up, girls did not wear t-shirts like boys do, but they do now. T-shirts are made of knit. The sweater was knit. This is knit. Both of them, if you start to get a little hole, it won't be long until it's a big hole. Because it's the way that the thread was manufactured. It's not woven. It's not a woven fabric. They take a thread and they weave it in and out like this. So you've got threads going this way, you've got threads going this way, and it's woven on a huge loom. And it's just woven in and out, in and out. Knitting, they take needles and they wrap it around and they keep wrapping it and it grows. And so when you cut a thread with knit fabric, it becomes a big hole very quickly. Socks are knit. Number 11.
Beige pants.
Beige pants.
Okay. And those look like they're twill. And twill is a very strong fabric. What's number 12? Brown shoes. This is what in men's department would be considered dress shoes. I'm surprised they didn't put a pair of ladies' heels or pumps or something, a ladies' dress shoe. Really, most of the shoes in here look like they're men's shoes. But anyway, so that is our vocabulary for this next section. So, in this section, we're going to talk about colors. We're going to talk about clothing. We're going to talk about things you need or want or already have. We're going to talk about using U.S. money. We're going to talk about prices of things. We're going to read price tags. We're going to read a receipt. We're going to write a personal check. We're going to ask about sizes and colors. How to return something to a store. Those are the things that are in this Unit 5. In this picture, what do you see?
I mean, this is my colors is
The colors are on what, Marty?
I think
what are the colors on?
Okay.
What are the colors on? What do you see in the picture?
Lime green, maybe.
Yes. That lime green, what's it on?
The black pants.
black what?
Pants.
Pants, okay. One of the ladies looks like she's wearing black pants.
Mhm.
The lime green, what kind of shirt is that? Would you guess? Look at the style of it.
Yes.
Rex, wait.
It looks like a t-shirt to me.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
And if it's a t-shirt, it's probably made out of knit fabric. So it's going to be soft. It's going to be easily washed.
Outside.
The lady in the black pants, what is she wearing with her black pants? What is that she's wearing here?
It's saying
I
that
think,
it's a
Late.
blazer.
A blazer or a jacket?
The jacket is blue.
Yes, the jacket is a light blue.
Black.
The other lady, is she wearing slacks also?
No, the other ladies are
No, it's a green.
Kind of an olive green, isn't it?
Olive green?
Now, is she wearing a jacket?
No, it's
Okay. What's hanging on her shoulder? What's hanging on her shoulder?
a purse.
A purse. Okay. And she has on, is it a shirt or a blouse, Marty? The lady wearing the green, is she wearing a shirt or a blouse?
the shirt. The black.
It's a shirt if it's a man. It's a
I think
blouse. It's a blouse if it's a woman.
I think the one.
You think it's a blouse? The lady in the green is
The
wearing
green?
a blouse.
The black. What is it?
Okay. I see a little knit hat, little pink knit hat up here. This is called crochet. This is a little knit crocheted hat.
Yeah.
Have any of you seen your grandmothers or aunties or anything use a crochet to crochet things with? Amalia, you've seen that?
Yes. I tried last year make one.
Pardon me?
Last year I tried make one.
Oh, you tried to make one. Good.
I don't need.
You've not ever done any crochet?
Crochet, no, I'm only with I don't know what's the name,
Okay, the knitting needles? You have two of them?
two, yeah.
Yes, that's knitting. And they have big machines that can do that knitting.
And what about when you use just one?
When you use the crochet hook and it's got a little hook on the end?
Just one, yes.
That's crochet.
That's crochet hook.
Yeah, I like more that. It's more easy.
That's a French word. It comes over from the French. It's crochet.
Crochet.
C-R-O-H-E-T. Crochet. It's very unusual word. It comes from the French. Okay, let's look at page 86. Okay, we've gone through all these clothes. Okay, they want us to talk about plurals. Okay, which ones of the words, when we use them, we don't say, I put on my pant. We put on our
Pants.
Okay, so in that list, we need to write all of the words that are plural. We don't use them singular normally. When we're talking about a pair of socks, we're talking socks. Now, when I differ with the authors, when I go to the dryer, what is usually missing?
The
A sock, one sock. You cannot have a pair with one sock. I have a stack of one sock of each kind. And I had a girlfriend that had 5 or 6 children. And she had a whole laundry basket where one sock had gone missing. And she kept hoping she would find the other sock and never did. I said, Faye, why are you keeping a whole laundry basket of one out of a pair of socks? Anyway, so socks is plural. That goes in that list on page 86. What else goes on that list? We've got pants. We've got socks. What else?
Shoes.
Shoes. Good. What else was in our list of words that was plural?
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Good, Raina. There's another one.
Jeans.
Jeans. Good. We've already gone through all the colors when we went over our vocabulary. Marty, what is your favorite color? I see you have on a red shirt tonight.
For me, this green.
You like green?
Yeah, I like green and blue.
Green and blue. Okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of fellas like green and blue. Amalia, what's your favorite color?
I like blue dark.
A dark blue like navy?
Yes.
Raina, what is your favorite color?
Black.
You like black.
Yes.
Why black?
I don't know. My son say me. My son say me. Maybe I'm very sad.
Oh.
Well, maybe not. Black is a very dressy color. It makes you feel dressier when you wear black.
Yeah.
Also, the dark blue is a very dressy color. It makes you look like you are more dressed up when you wear it. A little more formal than casual.
And
Casual
I think
colors, lighter colors are usually more casual looking.
I think the black is combina I don't know, is the match with
match with more things. You
yes.
can match it with more things. Yes. Of course, you can match more things with white too. But I'll tell you something else. The darker colors, for those of us who are heavier, they make us look slimmer. So the black will make you look slimmer. The dark blue will make you look slimmer. You don't worry about that, do you, Marty? But you're right. The darker colors, the dark navy and the black, most everything will go with them, any other color. And so you can swap your clothes around and make a different outfit if the more blacks, more dark blues, those kinds of things that you have in your closet. Sometimes you can wear green with black or blue, but there aren't many other colors that go with green. There's not as many colors go with green as go with the blue. Okay. My favorite color at this time in my life is purple.
Good.
I like purple really well.
The purple is the favorite color for my older son.
Oh, your oldest son likes purple.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, my husband used to drive truck for a man, and his favorite color was purple. In fact, he said that he didn't have purple trucks to drive because it was too hard to keep them clean on the outside to make them look good. But he said he would have had all purple trucks. That's how well he liked purple, if they had been easier to keep clean. Okay, we only have a few minutes left. So I'm not sure I want to get started with this, with section 2, lesson 2 in this lesson, but I think I told you before the Christmas break that I definitely want to finish, and this week is the first week of December, so that means we only have 2 weeks to get through this unit. So I want you to go ahead in unit 5 and go through as much of it as you can. Now, I know that some of the things where we have to have a dialogue, and Lydia and I, or Miss Mary and I, will have to give you the dialogue. But I want you to start looking at some of the exercises, and definitely in your workbook. Okay, in your workbook, next week, you should be finished through page 51. You should have all of the pages done up to page 51 in the workbook. And remember, I told you the answer key is in the back. You just go to the answer key in the back to help yourself if you have trouble. So there's no excuse for not doing the exercises. You've got the answers, but practice it, write it and say it at the same time. Write it down and say it. But you should be through up to page 51 by next week.
Okay. Page 51.
Okay. Are there any questions about our lesson tonight?
No.
I tried to give you some words, some extra words about the different kinds of fabrics. Some of you wanted to build your vocabulary more. We have talked a little bit about garments before, so I thought maybe some of those might be a little bit simple for you. So I wanted to give you some other vocabulary words to use too, so that you can listen when you go to the store and they're talking about fabrics and what you're buying. Oh, Raina, we have not told you. Miss Judy has said that there are other classes that do not have as many students as we have. In fact, those are much smaller classes, and sometimes their students don't show up at all. She is considering closing down for the spring break, and she wants each of us to ask our classes whether we want to stop class or not. Now, I am fine with doing class with you all. I am not unhappy with this class a bit. Ours is the largest class. We have 6 that come pretty regular. So all I can tell you is it's up to you, but I need to tell Miss Judy tonight or tomorrow what our decision is about whether or not we will continue to have class. Miss Mary will be with us sometimes and sometimes she won't. She sometimes goes to visit her children and grandchildren. This weekend, they have a double birthday down in Alabama, I think. But anyway, she babysat for a sick grandchild today, and then they were leaving in the morning to go to Alabama. So it's up to you all. If you want to continue, I will be glad to stick with you till May.
I hope we continue with the class.
Me
Okay. Okay. Amalia, yes.
Yes, me too.
Marty, are you going to
Yeah.
stick with us, Marty?
Yes, continue.
Yes, continue. Good. Okay. I'm glad. I'm very happy. I imagine I would think that we would keep our class because we're not having to pay for the Zoom for this because we're using my daughter's Zoom class and her Zoom for her medical appointments and everything. So we're not charging them for our Zoom class. So I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be able to keep going. And like I say, ours is the largest class. We usually have 6. Uraba's out tonight and the 2 Mary Ann's are out tonight. But other than that, you know, most of the rest of the classes don't even have 3. So, but I'll have to do whatever Miss Judy decides.
Okay.
It's my desire to keep going. You all have been faithful to come and to study. So we will see you next week.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Y'all have a good
Bye,
week.
everybody.
You
Okay.
too. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
Lydia. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've forgotten what button. Do I push this button over here?